So my name's Corey, the Boss Hosford. I'm a ex-Formula Drift competitor, also the co-owner of StreetCenter.com. We are a high-performance retail parts site and also installers out there in Phoenix, Arizona. And this is one of the projects we've been working on over the course of the last year. So the chassis is actually a 1996 Nissan 240SX with the Rocket Bunny Boss14 body kit. Mr. Mira and myself been talking about this kit since of August of last year. So as time goes on, he was sending me renderings of what his vision was, and kind of the end of last year, he sent me the first rendering of the Boss kit. So we were kind of going back and forth nitpicking on the kit, and after going through these multiple styles of kit, he was asking me, Corey, I would love for you to come up with the name for the kit. So this kit means so many different things to me. You know, it's the styling, the image, the persona that Mr. Mira has, and obviously my nickname is the Boss, and we came to the conclusion that this is going to be the Rocket Bunny Boss. We're running a Mass Motorsports Black Label 408 cubic inch LS3 engine. We're also utilizing the Turbo by Garrett 5008R, which is capable of about 1,200 horsepower with this setup package. One thing we really wanted to double check when we were going through the mechanics of the car is making sure we're utilizing the right parts to sustain that type of horsepower. So that's when we talked to the guys at Vibrant and said, hey, this is the engine package we have, this is what we're looking to do, and they were able to come up with the proper setup to work with what we're currently using in this car. What we're working with the front is actually the largest intercooler Vibrant produces. Now this thing's capable of 800 plus horsepower. Also coming off the front of the intercooler, we're using the Vibrant Performance 90 bends. And then leading up into the hood, we're using all Vibrant Performance Vanging clamps, which with about 20 pounds of boost are well capable of sustaining that without any leaks or worrying about couplers blowing off. And that's one of the biggest things that we wanted to make sure is when we're squeezing 20 pounds of boost into this engine, that we're not running into small issues that can take us out of competition. So when we're going with a setup this large, we had to actually move the intercooler outside of the bumper so we can make room for the turbo. So what that left us to do is actually take the radiator and move it to the back of the car. So we did a rear mount radiator setup with it. Now when we're using that rear mount radiator setup, we had to run some really large lines. So we're actually using Vibrant Performance stainless steel -20 lines with all -20A fittings. And we haven't ran into any cooling issues. The flow between the -20 lines and the -20 fittings is phenomenal. You know, this thing runs at the best operating temperature. So from here, you know, we have a bulletproof setup, you know, just driving the heck out of this thing, putting on shows, exhibitions, maybe do some competition in it, and then just putting it on the road and do some driving.